The election is 11 days away, and each major political candidate is making one last stop in key swing states. Vice President Joe Biden stops in Greeley, and Bear News reporter Ben Warwick is out there. Ben, what does he have to say?
I'm here at Island Grove Regional Park in North Greeley, where Vice President Joe Biden just spoke to a group of about 1,000. Now, fresh off of his debate with Vice Presidential candidate Paul Ryan and President Barack Obama's debate with Mitt Romney, he hit many key points, 3 of which were women's rights, middle class and job creation, and the expanded federal aid and Pell Grants.
After standing in the cold for hours, the Greeley crowd gave the vice president a warm reception, and he responded by giving the crowd of mostly college students exactly what they wanted to hear.
600,000 of those high-tech manufacturing jobs already exist. They're just looking for skilled personnel. Cut the growth of tuition in half and expand the student aid so more kids can afford to get to college.
Colorado's own Secretary of the Interior, Ken Salazar, introduced the vice president and spoke on the importance of green energy and agriculture, especially to the residents of the state's Eastern Plains region.
And we know when you look at the farmers and the ranchers here in Weld County and across Eastern Plains that they're doing better than they have in many, many decades, and it's because of the leadership of this president and this vice president. We also know that for rural America, that securing the nation's energy future is something that we have got to do. And we're capturing the power, yes, of oil and natural gas as we're doing in Weld County, but also we need to capture the power of the sun and the power of the wind and the power of geothermal. This administration has doubled renewable energy in just 4 years for the United States of America.
Another thing he talked about was the shortfalls of the Romney-Ryan tax plan, calling them decent men, but fundamentally wrong.
They're good, decent men, but they have such a fundamentally different view of the country than we do. We have a very different way forward. We have a plan. First, on taxes. We already cut taxes for the middle class by $3,600. We've cut tax for more than a dozen times for small businesses. We're going to keep insisting on keeping the tuition tax credit, continuing the child care tax credit for working families, and we're going to make permanent the middle class tax cut.
Vice President Biden ended his speech by saying that the Romney-Ryan plan is going back to the future of failed policies and that it's never a good bet to bet against America. From Island Grove Regional Park in North Greeley, I'm Ben Warwick, Bear News.
Thanks, Ben. Be sure to tune in to Bear News Facebook page for the latest on Decision 2012 and watch Channel 98 and our YouTube channel for election results on election night.